This brief article from 1900 illustrates the great immigration from Europe that all school children learn about, along with the Statue of Liberty and the cherry tree.
Saturday, July 28, 1900. The New York Times. Immigrants pouring in. 4 steamships bring over 3,000, people of many tongues. Immigrants are still pouring in great numbers. Yesterday, 4 steamships brought in over 3,000 of them. These were the Tartar Prince with 864 immigrants from Naples, the Grosser Kurfürst from Bremen with 1,300 Syrians, Poles, Germans, Jews, and Greeks, the Patricia from Hamburg with 800 immigrants of the same nationalities, and the island from Christiansand with 168 Scandinavians from Sweden, Norway, and Denmark. Nearly all the young Italian women immigrants had attired themselves in their feast day clothes, without any hats or bonnets. They wore short dresses of green, yellow, blue, and red, with bright-colored scarfs. They were welcomed with effusion by their friends, who had gone down to the Battery to meet them. An Italian lawyer tried to gain permission for a client to stand guarantee for an Italian immigrant. "Is your client a relative?" one of the commissioners asked. "Yes," replied the lawyer. "He is his godfather." The commissioner called in the immigrant, who was 40 years old, while the alleged godfather proved to be only 20. The lawyer tried to explain that in Italy it was an honored custom for a young man to stand godfather to a man twice his age, but the commissioners could not be convinced.
The following article from 1883 shows us the chaos and havoc that awaited many people arriving in America, seeking relatives without knowing their address, or even their city, or even state.
September 17, 1883, The New York Times. Unable to find friends. Among the immigrants who arrived yesterday by steamship Britannic was a young Irish girl named Mary Duffy. Her father had written to her to come to this country and had sent her some money. She lost the letter, however, and does not know her father's address, but thinks he lives somewhere in the interior of this state. There were also on the Britannic 2 German children, 7 and 9 years old, who had been sent to this country alone. Their father came here several years ago and wrote to his wife to send the children to him, but she neglected to give them his address, and they have no idea in what part of the country he lives.